Hi everyone, today is my unboxing of the DRAGONHAWK Fold 3. So, as you can see, very nicely boxed. So inside we have our user's manual, where it has all our specifications, operating. So this gun, I believe, the battery is a 1500 milliamp battery. The one I decided to buy was the one that had the two batteries, so it doesn't come with the wide connection adapter, it just comes with the two batteries. Here we go. So here is what was in the pack. It also comes with a USB charging cable, I believe. So we'll have a look here and see if we've got... Okay, so we've got two charging cables, fast charging cables, and apparently the charge time on this thing is about an hour and a half, and you should get about 5 hours of charging out of this thing, so 5 hours of work. So that's everything that came in our pack. So two charging cables, a spare battery, and we have the one that is connected. And on this model is the screw battery as opposed to the magnetic battery that came on the Master Fold Pro 1. I believe that the Fold 2 also had the screw update. Overall, it's a pretty nice looking gun. So we've got silver on black, or chrome on black. You can see that we have the 4.2, 3.9, 3.6, 3.3, 3.0, 2.7 and 2.4 adjustments. The adjustment on this is way better than the Master Fold Pro. Just has a nice click, whereas a major issue in the last one was that when you adjust the needle length, it would switch between strokes, but the lock isn't much better on this. And even just the screw on this feels way better compared to the last one. So already it just feels structurally sound. So the battery, we have a couple of changes here. So we have screen on top and buttons on top, which is a big difference. We also have this new addition of a memory button, so you can switch between shading and line work. I'll go ahead and power this on if it has charge. It's got a full battery charge. We're at 7.5 volts, and the memory. So there you go. Switch between shading, the S there, and lining, L there. So that's kind of handy, I guess, as opposed to having to tap your button like you usually do to switch it between shading and lining. Don't know how I feel about the screen on top. I think I do prefer the side view, but at the same time I haven't used a gun with the top view screen, so I'm not sure whether or not it will be easier as opposed to having to look like that, whereas you can just see it on top. But also wrapping your gun, I'm wondering if that may be an issue, having the screen on top. So there we go, the DRAGONHAWK Fold 3, the newest release. I'm not sure if they're going to do a Fold Pro on the version 3 release. but I would hope so, and hopefully that the release is possibly a bigger battery. I mean, 5 hours is great, and it's fine for small tattoos, and you do have the spare battery, but changing it can be a pain, but a bigger battery would be handy. The balance and the weight, it's not too bad, it's not too heavy, it's pretty light. I just like the design overall, it's pretty sturdy. I do like this grip. I mean, it gets wrapped anyway, but I feel that these little ridges here give the grip tape something better to hold on to when wrapping it. Little emblem. Overall, a really nice design and a decent weight. It's not too heavy where it is going to be a strain, and it's not too light where it feels like you don't have that kind of weight when you're holding it. I feel like you need some weight. If it's too light, I feel like it's easy to just get inconsistencies in your work. You need a little bit of weight to hold it down. And it's USB-C, so pretty universal now. And to give you a bit of comparison, here is the Mast Fold Pro DRAGONHAWK Fold Pro battery in comparison. So slightly bigger. It does kind of look a little bit cheap without any of the logos put on it there. I do like that, it just gives it a nice little touch, and I do actually prefer the USB-C charger on top. I feel like on the side, because usually I see my batteries like that when I charge it, or like that. So as opposed to this, it's always going to be on the side. I feel like if something falls or you knock it, that's always the worst thing when you damage the charging port on things, and I feel like that might be easily damaged. See how we go on running. I'll turn this thing on. We'll give it power. Take it down to 7.5. There is not a lot of noise, not a lot of vibration. That's on and running, and there's no movement. You can definitely feel that it's going, but I would say that that is incredibly quiet. Incredibly quiet. Or up the take it up to 9. Some vibration, not a lot. It's not moving. It's rolling, but that's an uneven surface. They haven't really changed the overall design of the screen. Very similar. Very, very similar. Time stamp is still up the top. But yeah, I did see that the Mast Fold Pro 2 had a collared screen, which was a nice little touch. Go ahead and power this off. For the price though, you pay around 200 and I want to say around 260 to 280 Australian dollars. That's for the extra battery. If you want just the model that just has the single battery, I believe it comes with one charging cable and possibly the adapter, so you can have it wide, or I could be wrong on this, but I believe that's potentially the case. But that is slightly cheaper. I do like the DRAGONHAWK guns. First good gun that I had was the DRAGONHAWK Fold Pro, and that thing is a beast. Saturation on lines. Work time, it's about the same. I'd say about 5.5 hours. So if this can match that, I do believe it has a different motor. It's not the same as the Master Fold Pro, and I'm sure it's not as powerful from what I've heard, but this should be a good gun for small jobs compared to the bigger ones. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. If you'd like to see me do some more unboxings of guns, that's something I definitely plan on doing in the future. I'm hoping to get a hold of a Master Fold Pro 2, which I haven't got my hands on yet, which I'd like to. I've kind of skipped a step there, but I seen this and I was like, wow, I need to get that. It looks incredible. And just from the screw battery that I read about and the snap locking, it just seemed like a win. Once you get a chance to try this out, I'll definitely do a bit of a review on its performance and let you know how the performance of this thing goes in comparison to the Fold Pro. But yeah, if you feel obligated to, like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you.